What's going on, everybody? Red Velvet's back in the Diner Pod studios. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I know I sure did. Started off Friday night. We went to Riverton Parke, and we'll get more into that game, but it was a great game, probably one of the best games I've ever seen in my life. Released some Diner Pod teams. I'll get into that in a little bit. But real quick, you see the four corners? Boom, 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 boom. Those are our sponsors, and right now I want to thank them for letting me do what I do. Wabash Valley Plumbing, RJ's Formal Wear, Varsity House Outfitters, Terre Haute Co. There are sponsorship opportunities available. Please reach out if you're interested. Also, thank you to our subscribers. And for 99 cents per month, you can subscribe to the Diner Podcast. All you got to do, click that button twice, click, 99 cents, boom, you get it. Early access to podcasts, SubHub only content, and other cool things we're getting ready to announce later this month. So thank you to subscribers, thank you sponsors. Whoa. Speaking of cool stuff, we got a podcast dropping Wednesday. Coach Connor Simmons from Cascade stopped by a few weeks ago. His episode drops Wednesday at noon. And while we're on the subject of Coach Simmons, his team, the Cascade Cadets, won their sectional. Also, the Linton Miners won their sectional. And South Putnam won their sectional. And now we're getting into wrestling season, and the girls' wrestling season just started this week. We had a couple first-place finishes for Northview. Keeley Bays won the 170 division, and Silas Graff won the 125 division. Please send me those podium finishes. They will be on all the social media. I want to give these athletes their kudos for working so hard. Also, this past weekend, I released the all Diner Pod teams, and wow, what a response. Some a lot positive, some negative, which surprises me. But the people with the negative comments were not athletes that were slighted, I guess you want to say. It was the adults. The adults complaining. You're garbage. Joke. Okay. Whatever. Cool. It was done based off of stats from MaxPreps with some math. The offensive line was a little different. I had to text the coach every week, and they would send me their lineman every week. It changed. Sometimes the coach wouldn't respond, and that's okay. You got busy. Stuff happens. That's how the teams were selected. If you don't like it, sorry, I guess. The All Diner Pod Small School Offense: Keaton Grabers, Cole Stevens, Ty Benton, Keyshawn Taylor, Trevin Long, Aiden Batchelor, Khalil Jefferson, TJ Hamilton, John Carver, Joel Hara, Aiden Chilson, and Adam McKinley. Then the Big School Offense: Gavin Cawthorn, Colton Bath, Tyson Corbin, Andre Warfield, 2, Marcus Hobson, Avery Perry, Rayvon Martin, Dawson Cheshire, Cale Allen, Sean Schwartz, Casey Thoman, and Eric Appleby. The defense: Michael Goldner from Terre Haute South, Ryan Hesher, Jalen Farrell, Devin Orman, Timmy Turner Jr., Jackson McDonald, Makai Hines, Slade Fell, Zane Scales, Blake Solomon, Toby Savini, and Braxton Lewis. And then for the small school: Anderson Amon, Clayton Burgess, Caden Bay, Zeke Gole, Keenan Maury Shields. He's a dog. You're going to find out later in the show why. William Hollifield, Parker Welker, Ashton Evans, Sawyer Cox, Gunnar Payne, Owen Thurman, and Jaden Norris. For the special teams: Cash Murdoch, Ben Shyrock, Zane Catlin, Trey Shabel were the returners. On the Big School: Brogan Trump, Tim Pasoriak, Mason Lewis, and Briar McCluskey. So congratulations to those athletes. You made the very first All Diner Pod team. Congratulations. There we go. Moving on. No, we're not moving on. Let me rewind a little bit. I've always said adults are the problem in sports, and that was an example, those posts. So, all right, moving on. If you don't like it, sorry, unfollow me. Don't care. I hate to sound like that, but it is. All right. We're going to get to the stats here in a minute, but I got a special segment I want to do. Local athletes doing big things. I want to do this segment to show the young athletes, the high school athletes, you can go to the next level. If you work hard enough, you can go. It is possible. It's not a fairy tale. We're going to start off Craig Porter Jr., Terre Haute South graduate, goes to the Cleveland Cavaliers. He is playing. The Cleveland Cavs took on Philadelphia 76ers. The Cavs win 132-121. Craig Porter had 4 assists and 2 rebounds. The Cavs then take on the Wizards. The Cavs win 148-115. Craig Porter had 2 points, 2 assists, and 5 rebounds. And then the Cavs take on the Bulls. The Cavs win 128-122. Craig Porter had an assist. I know that doesn't sound like really good stats, and some people may say, oh, those aren't good stats. That's fine. What are your NBA stats? That's what I thought. Okay, moving on. Boom. You got me on a zinger today. Of course, this is the 3rd time I'm recording this episode, so I'm a little just talking. I'm a little worn out. I'm a little how to get my drink. We've got college football in the local area. What I want to do is I'm going to make a post later saying, give me all the college athletes from the diverse schools. I want to cover them, all sports. I don't care what sports they are. I want to talk about them. We got St. Mary of the Woods taking on Bellarmine. Pomeroy's win 41-14. They will host Calumet College for the 2025 Midwest Sprint Football League Championships. There are 22 athletes from diverse schools on that one team. Then we have Wabash. They travel to Oberlin, and the Little Giants win 42-13. Kenny Smith from Northview is on the team. Indiana State then defeated number 4 South Dakota State 24-12. We have 6 athletes from diverse schools on that squad, so congratulations. Then DePaul at Ohio Wesleyan. The Tigers win 40-10. We got the Garzolini brothers from South Vermilion on the team. We got women's college basketball action. The Milwaukee School of Engineering, the tournament. Rose-Hulman took on Case Western. Case Western wins 81-33. Then Rose-Hulman took on the Milwaukee School of Engineering. The Raiders win 56-46. Caitlin Fennell from West Vigo and Abigail Shear from Clay City are on that team, so we will keep the coverage going. Now we get to some Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights. That's that. Avon versus Brownsburg in 6A action. The Bulldogs win 53-29. Jace Cameron had 21 completions, 319 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Andre Warfield, had 22 carries, 84 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Sean Curry, 10 catches, 159 yards, and a tud. Brennan Penrod, a receiving touchdown. And then Bryce Reynolds had 13 tackles. Mekhi Hines with 10. And Grayson Clutter, 6 tackles, TFL, and a sack. Linton took on Sullivan in the Class 2A, don't remember the number, Sectional Championship. The Miners win 58-27. Zane Catlin, 240 total yards and 3 touchdowns. Paul Oliver going off, 286 total yards and 5 touchdowns. Russell Goodman had 3 touchdowns. Then Cloverdale took on Sheridan. The Blackhawks win 14-7. TJ Hamilton had a rushing touchdown. Sorry, I had a text message. Thought it was very important. It wasn't. We're just flip it. Cascade takes on Gearin Catholic in their 3A sectional, and Cascade beats them pretty bad. Nobody's hanging with Cascade at this point in time. 49-21 Cadets. Brady Trebley, 6 pass completions, 144 yards, 5 carries, 35 yards, and 4 total tutties. Lucas Farmer, 8 carries, 134 yards, and a touchdown. Toby Savini, 5 carries, 104 yards, 2 tutties, 3 catches for 24 yards. Marcus Hobson had a catch, 61 yards, and a touchdown. Sorry, I'm hoarse. JT Rochong and Delton Howery had a receiving touchdown. Timmy Turner Jr., 10 tackles. We switched the defense, pal. 10 tackles, 4 TFLs, 2 forced fumbles, and a fumble recovery. JT Rochong, 4 tackles and a pick. North Davies then took on Providence. The Pioneers win 42-26. Keaton Graber, 25 completions, 258 yards, 3 touchdowns, 14 carries and 61 yards. Anderson Amon had 9 catches, 118 yards, and a touchdown. Sky Knapp, a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown, and John Nedeffer had a receiving tutty. Hayden Sample had 14 tackles, a TFL, and a blocked punt, and John Nedeffer, 12 tackles. Now we get to Sectional 45 Championship, South Putnam, Riverton Parke. My opinion, the game of the night. 29-21 overtime victory for South Putnam. It was a great game, packed house. I mean, it was packed to the gills. I looked out at the parking lot mid-first quarter, and I saw there were still people coming in. First time at a Riverton Parke game, first time in over 10 years for me to be at a South Putnam game. It was a great atmosphere, so much fun to be around, to watch these athletes literally leave it all on the field. Riverton Parke at halftime's up 21-7. I thought they might walk away with it. South Putnam battles back. little by little, battles back, gets it to overtime. They get the ball first, they score. Riverton Parke gets the ball. We get down to 4th and goal. It's on the 1-yard line. South Putt with the stop. It's a storybook ending of that game for South Putt. Riverton Parke, it's a gut punch, and it's heart-wrenching, and my heart goes out to those seniors. That was a tough game. But congratulations, Riverton Parke, on a great season. South Putt, good luck. Keep going. Go win a regional. So that's a little bit of that. Now we move on to girls wrestling. We start off Monday night. The Southside Showdown. Terre Haute South took first place. Congratulations. Then we go to the Lady Wolves Invite. Seeger takes first place. We got some Dynaverse first place finishers. Bradley Wilkinson, Shelby Lightgable, Cheyenne Farrell, Reese Benjamin, Braylon Rifle, Riley Deal, Aubrey Bates, Emma Winder, Tristan Powers, and Audrey Barkowak. I totally butchered your name, and I apologize. Then we got the Speedway Girls Invite. Greenwood took first place. Greencastle and Cascade were in that tournament. They didn't get any first place finishers, but the season's still early. We got this. We go to Sullivan Fall Brawl. 25 teams in this tournament. Southridge takes first place. Emma Ellis from North, Silas Grass from Northview, Aaliyah White from Owen Valley, and Keely Bays from Northview all took first place. So congratulations, ladies. Now we got ladies basketball. Tara, and this is out of whack. I didn't do it till last night, so I tried to make up for a week's worth of stuff that got out of order. So bear with me. It'll be better next week. Sorry. I think the ghost is back in my house. Terre Haute North took on North Central, 65-21. Patriots with the dub. Grace Wren, 19 points and 12 rebounds. Charlie Walker had 16 points. Then Terre Haute South took on Cascade, 61-37. Braves with the dub. Zanari Moose White, 21 points. Avon took on Noblesville. The Millers win 54-52. Linton took on West Washington, 48-45. Miners with the dub. Riverton Parke took on Cloverdale. The Panthers win 25-21. Kinsey Nowicki, 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, and that's the cycle. Then Fountain Central, 3 games last week, and they went 3-0. They beat West Lafayette 42-27, Clinton Prairie 49-22, and Frankfort 55-10. North Putt took on North Vermilion. The Cougars win 50-40. Then we get to Saturday, the Heritage Environmental Tip-Off Classic. North Putt versus Riverton Parke. Cougars win 49-44. Jalen Nelson, 16 points, and Corrine Loomis, 10 points. Then North Putt took on Covenant Christian, and Covenant Christian wins 33-22. North Central starts off their season against Duggar Union. The Bulldogs win 39-34. Then they go to Clay City. The Eels win 64-14. Taylor Reinhardt, 16 points and 7 rebounds. Olivia Schindler had 10 points. Ellie Stolting had 14 rebounds. North Davies took on Shoals. Somebody let me know where Shoals is at, because I know it's not in my shoe like Dr. Scholes, so don't. That dad joke was not that funny. Please let me know where Shoals is. Cougars win 61-24. Malia Lingature, 20 points and 9 rebounds. North Davies then takes on Lighthouse Christian Academy, 72-23 Cougars. Northview takes on Bloomington South, 57-28. Panthers get the dub. Then Northview takes on Bloomington North, 51-27 Knights with the W. West Vigo takes on White River Valley. The Vikings win 51-35. And then West Vigo takes on Shakamak. The Lakers edge out the Vikings 37-35. Sullivan takes on Bedford North Lawrence. Stars win 53-46. South Putt takes on South V. Eagles win pretty big, 69-9. Lila Rissler had 20 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block, and that's a cycle. Drew Gardner added 13 points. South Putt took on Park Heritage. The Wolves win 48-34. Then Park Heritage took on North Montgomery. Wolves win 56-15. Riverton Parke took on Cardinal Ritter, 57-52 with the Raiders' victory. Attica takes on Crawfordsville. The Athenians edge out the Red Ramblers just that much, 28-27. But Seeger gets the better of the Athenians, 60-32. Lorelei Laney, 19 points, and Kaylee Purcell, 13 points. Uh-oh, clicked the wrong button. There we go. We got Weibo, Western Boone taking on Speedway. The Sparkplugs win 67-60. Emerson Gott had 18 points and 12 rebounds. Isla Stokes, 15 points, and Allie Lewis with 12 rebounds. Then Owen Valley takes on Eastern Green. The Patriots win 72-20. Aubrey Sparks going off, 34 points, 9 rebounds. Clay City versus Eminence. The battle of the Eels. The winner of this game is the best Eels team in the United States of America. Eminence wins 44-41. It's okay. Clay City plays Eminence later on. They're going to get that title back. Taylor Reinhardt had 21 points and 13 rebounds. Olivia Schindler had 8 points and 8 rebounds. An assist, 3 steals, and a block. And yes, that's a cycle. Now we move on to volleyball. The Golden Goats versus the Green Team. 25-10, 25-12. Then the Golden Goats take on the Orange Team. 25-7, 25-8. The Golden Goats, undefeated regular season. Now we got some stats. Chloe Lark, 3 assists, a dig, 8 aces, and 3 kills. Vivian Moore, 6 kills, 7 aces. Lila Brown, a dig, 3 kills, and 2 aces. Charlie Jones had a dig, 2 kills, and 4 aces. Blakely Hickman, 3 aces and 5 kills. Braylon McGee, 5 aces and 3 kills. Carson Terrell had a dig and a kill. And Melena DeWeese, an assist and 2 aces. Now we move to the YMCA 8U boys team. Britt Arrow versus JC Otto. Britt Arrow wins 23-20. Kriegmore had 10 points. Cam McCoy had 8. Owen Schaefer had 3. Zane Curtis with 2. Woo! And that does it for all the stats. Let me get my mouse over here. There we go. It is time for my favorite part of the show, the Red Velvet Power Performers. This week's Power Performers are Paul Oliver from Linton, Ty Benton from South Putnam, Keaton Graber from North Davies, Timmy Turner Jr. from Cascade, Hayden Sample from North Davies, Keenan Mowry Shields from South Putnam, Silas Graff from Northview, Emma Ellis from Terre Haute North, Aaliyah White from Owen Valley, Keely Bays from Northview, Aubrey Sparks from Owen Valley, Lila Ressler from South Putnam, Taylor Reinhardt from Clay City, Chloe Lark for the Golden Goats, and Krieg Moore for the YMCA 8U. And since it is still football season, we're going to acknowledge the big hog mollies up front that make it possible for these guys to get these stats. This week's offensive trench warriors are Colton Lanzone, Chris Lyons, Lucas Hall, Gunnar White, Brody Duncan, Will Johnson III. And then we also got the defensive trench warriors, and they are Lane Griffin from Riverton Parke, TJ Hamilton from Cloverdale, Jesse Carroll from Cloverdale, Anthony Horsley from Cloverdale, Tyler Franklin from Linton, Wyatt Spieth from South Put, Bentley McClellan from Cascade, Grayson Clutter from Avon. Congratulations to the Power Performers. Congratulations to the Trench Warriors offense and defense. Thank you for tuning in. This is U Sports Chowdown number 106. So we're going to end it with a highlight reel. Thank you for tuning in. Keep pushing. Love y'all.